Lights out and foot to the floor. I think Tetraby did get the best of starts. It looks like FRC Knights as well has got on past their teammate on the start. Side by side going Jamie and Sharkton. Mick in the wall, I think, was probably shoved in there by Zalagi. It still looks like Zalagi has made up another position as well. Jacob has left the session and has retired as a result of it as well. We are going to look up further the pack. It looks like Albin going down the inside of Ethan. And they managed to go through there side by side. Albin then has to slot in behind. It looks like Sharkton going side by side with the Alfa Romeo of Alfie as well, who is going to be the best into turn 5. There's contact there, but Alfie is able to just stay in behind there. However, Alfie it has a little bit of a issue with Jamie, I think it was. Zalagi going down the inside. Outside, sorry, of Jamie. Alfie will stay ahead into the castle section, hits the wall though, and that's gonna cost him a bit of time, and the 3 behind him as well. Or as FRC Knights is going down the inside of Tetraby. Tetraby must have had a horrible exit out of turn 2, and down the inside goes the Ferrari, and the Ferrari is now up into the lead of the sprint. Tetraby has lost a place down in P2. Tetraby is quicker through the corners, but then on the straights he can't really compare. Jamie and Alfie going side by side there, and that's Alfie into the wall, and Mick as well has gone into the back of the Alfa Romeo. Tetraby has got past the Ferrari, and so has Ethan as well. Stays behind for the time being. Mick has retired. And that brings out a safety car as well.
Though Zalagi and Jamie are pitting right now. So is Alfie.
Interesting.
Probably for the softs.
I think Tetraby has already gone now. And it looks like the Ferraris are getting quite close. It looks like Albin is going to have to try and do some defending off Sharkton behind. Looks like side by side going the 2 Alfa Romeos. Alfie on the inside. Zalagi has to stay behind for the time being. Jamie and Sharkton are having a slight battle there. Sharkton has got past on that occasion. Is going very slidey. Is Zalagi in the back there. Making a move, I think, is Jamie down the inside of Sharkton. Pushes him out the way slightly, and Sharkton giving a little bit of a reply there, saying, you know, don't spin me out, mate. As I think that was Alfie as well, who switched to the inside to try and make a late overtake on Jamie. However, Jamie goes quite wide through turn 6. And Alfie has been promoted up into P6, now, which Tetraby and Knights have pulled a 1.7 second lap already. And that's Ethan into the wall, has spun out of the exit of turn 12. And that has destroyed the chances of Ferrari getting some decent points in the sprint there. Going 3 wide there is going to be Alfie, Jamie and Sharkton. Alfie is the best out of that pack, as he will be now in P4. Jamie is going to have to try and do some blocking of Sharkton, obviously try and make it legal. Oh, Zalagi. Oh, there's a spin there for Sharkton. Sharkton has done a pretty much a Lance Stroll there. He hasn't DNF though, but he's doing about a 10-point turn there, and he has finally got going under the yellow flag. I think that's Sharkton who has spun it again. Albin. Oh, and FRC Knights has spun it now out of turn 3. What is going on with both Ferraris? They've thrown away some decent points there. Alfie is going to try and recharge as much as he can to make a final lap overtake. Oh, and Zalagi there has binned it in the background there out of turn 15. So that's not going to be him on the podium. So it is going to be a 3-driver shootout to see who will get the final spots of the podium. You can see there Alfie is so close to Albin. If he waits, he will get DRS and will overtake. But you can see there just in the foreground, Tetraby will be winning the sprints, and Alfie does manage to get the overtake on Albin, and Alfie will get P2 there as Jamie goes into the wall there, as he will finish in P4, but Albin takes the final spot on the podium. Zalagi will finish in P5 with Knights behind, and then Ethan will finish in P7, and Sharkton will have to finish in P8. Well, the lights are off, foot to the floor. I think Tetraby once again got a pretty good start, but the Alfa Romeo steaming down the inside there of Alfie and has made those softs work. He is now up into the lead. Albin and Jamie going side by side once again. Jamie's going to try it down the inside of turn 2. Horrible angle we got, and Albin has been able to keep P3 there. It looks like Zalagi and Sharkton were going side by side there. I think there was also a Ferrari that was going slide there. Knight's going down the inside of Jamie. Jamie with the better run though. As you can see, Albin was going to try and make a move down the inside of Tetraby. Jamie once again going side by side with the Ferrari, and this is going to continue into turn 5. And I think Jamie's been able to defend that P4 nicely. The two Ferraris there still. FRC Knights is going to try down the inside into turn 7, and they managed to get through without contact. And I think Jamie just said goodbye to P5 as he does not want to crash out into the castle section. Looks like, yeah. Oh, as Ethan's gone very wide there, close not to clip the wall. But that has promoted Mick up into P8, and he's gone wide.
Oh,
P9.
there's a crash.
Oh, and it looks like Sharkson as well was involved in that. Oh, there's a spin there and a crash. Jamie is out, and that's brought out the safety car. Oh.
Oh, Albin stays out.
So is Tetraby as well. Nice is in, Daly's in.
I mean, Tetraby is kind of predictable. He's on the mediums. It works with his strategy, which is probably medium to hard.
True.
But Albin is on softs.
Everyone below Tetraby has come in. Oh, is Albin actually? Oh, Albin's gone into the pits, and so was FRC Knights as well. Albin must have wanted to pit them, but maybe he didn't. And I think Tetraby is gone now, so Alfie is going to try and get the slipstream, but Alfie has probably been caught napping. As you can see, Ethan behind the Alfa Romeo is getting close, but not close enough. Sharkton is going to move for is going to look for a move on Sharkton, and does. Albin in P6. Mick has been able to get into P7 as well. Will FLC Knights as well get into P8? No, he doesn't. He stays behind. Tetraby has restarted that quite nicely. Still looks like Ethan is going to try and make a move down the inside into turn 3 on Alfie. Alfie leaves the space, and that is a pretty good move from Ethan. Albin is going to try and make a move down the inside there, though. I'm not really too sure why he's done that, as he will get the better slipstream as they go side by side through this sequence of corners. Ethan has been able to make the overtake on Tetraby, and I think Tetraby has even lost P2 as well to Alfie, as he is catching, he's catching. Maybe even Albin might be able to get a move. As you can see there, Jacob moves to the inside, going to go side by side with the Mercedes driver as he got it done. I think even Albin is going to make it 3 wide. But Jacob and Tetraby still side by side. Jacob has been able to get the move. Albin is going to follow close behind him. And yeah, Tetraby down in P5. But now it's a battle between Albin and Jacob. Albin is now temporarily up into P3. And he keeps P3. What a move. And still going side by side is Sharkton and Knights. And there's a massive contact there. And I think Sharkton just had to give him the place. And Sharkton has actually gone all the way down into P9 there and retired on track. Tetraby is going to try and go defensive. FRC Knights was looking for a move, but then backs out. However, Tetraby has had a moment through turn 7, and that has promoted FRC Knights to go down the inside. And FRC Knights is now in P5. Oh, and into the wall goes Jacob out of turn 12. I just saw that. As I saw Zalagi going through, and Jacob has also retired on track as well. And he pulls to the inside, will open DRS. Is it an easy pass for Alfie? It is indeed. And Alfie is now our new race leader. And didn't he? Oh, Alfie locks up into turn 15, and Ethan gets the jump. But Alfie is still within a second, will have the slipstream down the straight. So despite Alfie having a massive rear locking issue into turn 15, he might still be able to keep P1. And that is very hilarious, because I was about to say, I'm very surprised how people lock up intentionally going into turn 15 and not crash out. And as I say that, Alfie locks the rears, but Knights is going to have the slipstream off Tetraby. Tetraby is trying everything he can to try and defend off it. Albin gets the fastest lap of the race, but we see Knights there going down the inside of the Mercedes. And yeah, that's Knights up into P6, but Tetraby might be getting the place back in the next straight.
I don't think he will with that exit, though.
Yeah, poor exit from
No, the
Tetraby.
DRS is very strong.
And he does indeed get it back. Good move from Tetraby. Oh, and he tapped the wall on the exit of turn 3. They're still going to be go side by side. Knights gets the better exit, I think. And he stays in front.
Knights now going round the outside on Tetraby in turn 1. It does not work for him, but the
Switch back,
exit...
though. Still side by side into turn 2. And yeah, Knights has been able to stay in front.
The DRS.
Yeah, he was just behind at the DRS detection point, as the DRS detection point is just before turn 2. But Tetraby, despite that, just with the slipstream, he is able to just get ahead. Back. But yeah, out of Knights, like you say, with another switchback, still going side by side through here into turn 5 and 6. Tetraby leaves the space and is able to stay in front. However, Knights is going to try and make a move into turn 7. And is he going to be able to make it stick? Yes, he does. And Tetraby is still on the outside here. Don't go too wide into the castle section. And Tetraby just gets the overtake as they go into that section. But Tetraby and FRC Knights once again going side by side. Knights did have a moment that, you know, where he was completely side by side with Tetraby, but Tetraby was on the inside. Same occasion this time around, but once again, FRC Knights wasn't able to do it. But again, another switchback.
I think it's the third one in a row in the same corner.
But this time around, he has made it work, and he is ahead of Tetraby. Oh, and Tetraby taps the back. Albin has got past. Oh, Zalagi into the castle section. There might be one, though, into the next corner. But no, he's on the outside. And Ethan is able to get past. Oh, and you can see Tetraby there pulling to the inside slightly. But then staying behind. Oh, Zalagi goes wide there. That's invited Tetraby to go down the inside. Now FRC Knights will set his sights now for the P5 spot. That will demote Zalagi to P6. But yeah, Alfa Romeo, I think we cursed them when we were saying that, you know, another 1-2 as Zalagi now finds himself trying to battle for the last in running. Looks like Tetraby has been able to get past Ethan as well. Tetraby is 10 seconds behind the drivers. Oh, is Knights there? Yeah, Ethan instead has tapped the wall, got a bit of overseer out of turn 2.
Knights going up the inside, it does not work.
Backs down last minute. However, he's going to try and make a move down the inside on the Alfa Romeo into turn 4. Bit of barging there to make the move. And Knights gets... Ethan has gone into the wall there even more and crashed and has lost his wing. I don't know if Zalagi...
Both of them have no wing. I don't think they will be able to catch up to the safety car as...
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Alfie
point.
gets a 5-second penalty.
Oh, that is crucial for him. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He is going to be mad at himself. Swearing inside of that helmet. Albin will be on provisional P1 with that penalty. Oh, it's Alfie. Oh. Alfie has gone into the pit exit and been disqualified. Alfie is out of the race. He's been disqualified for blocking the pit exit. Tetraby will get promoted into P2. Everyone has boxed. FRC Knights will be in P3. Ethan. Oh, Ethan has not got Ethan hasn't changed his wing. Oh, that is going to be so mad for the Ferrari. He has to do the rest of the race with no wing. This is going to be a final lap battle for the win. It's what we all want to see in league racing. But Tetraby coming through the castle section, only 3.5 tenths off Albin. Albin, though, is so quick through this section, and he has actually pulled a pretty good gap. But Tetraby is still there, only 3.5 tenths now. And now down the back straight, is it going to be all over for Albin? Or is Albin going to be able to place that car absolutely perfectly? It could even be a final straight battle on the final lap but you can see there Tetraby is so close to Albin. Albin is going to have to try and pull out every single trick in the book to try and keep this charging Mercedes behind. But as you can see, Tetraby is not wanting to hang around. He is going to get past Albin, but Albin will still have the next straight to try and make this overtake. We can see there Mick in the background going side by side with Zalagi. Is Mick going to be able to get it done? Yes, he does. Go on, Mick. Get your P4. Oh, and he's crashed the barrier as well, and Zalagi's lost it. Zalagi's lost it there in the background. Mick in P4, but Tetraby is still trying to get a gap as they go on to the final straight. But Albin is still there. 6 tenths, 5 tenths. Is Albin going to be able to do it? Is he going to be able to get this jump? I want to see what the telemetry is on. They are both burning everything they have. Is it going to be Tetraby or is it going to be Albin? Is Albin catching up? He is going to be there. He is going to be charging. Is he going to be able to get it? I don't think he will, as Tetraby has got a lot of power, but Tetraby will be coming to cross the line and will be taking the win here at Baku with the fastest lap as well. Albin will have to settle, unfortunately, for P2. FRC Knights crashes in celebration for his podium. Mick with P3. Zalagi will finish in P4. He will crash as well in celebration or frustration. And Ethan will finish in P6. But once again, we have another Tier 1 driver debut on the podium.